Hello and welcome everyone to the week ahead commodity report, where we of course will be reviewing the markets for the week ahead. Now it's official. Google searches for the phrase how to trade gold. They're now back at the highest level seen in over a decade. This comes as no surprise given that the current macroeconomic backdrop that is fueling a perfect storm for gold, firmly positioning the precious metal as one of the best performing asset classes of 2024. Gold's rise to new heights that has continued to go from strength to strength this year, significantly bolstering its iconic status as the must-have asset class in every portfolio. As gold continues its unstoppable run higher, scaling to new all-time record highs for a fourth consecutive quarter in a row, analysts on Wall Street, they have officially dubbed 2024 as the year of the metals. On Friday, gold prices they skyrocketed to a new all-time record high of $2,509 per ounce, surpassing the precious metals all-time high of $2,483 an ounce, set just 1 month earlier. Now, gold has been on an unstoppable run since October of last year, surging from $1,800 per ounce to score back-to-back all-time record highs. The precious metal is now up over 26% from its February low of $1,984 an ounce, but here's where it gets even more interesting. Gold prices, they have now chalked up a whopping gain of more than 39% since October. Gold's record-breaking run has been nothing short of impressive. Never before have we seen the precious metal score multiple all-time record highs in such a short period of time. Whichever way you look at it, the current breakout on gold, it suggests we could be at the beginning of a new historic super cycle for the precious metal. The big question now is how high will gold prices go this year? The answer to that question, that may come from the Federal Reserve's eagerly awaited annual economic symposium in Jackson Hole, which takes place this week. The most highly anticipated central bankers gathering of 2024, and quite possibly the most pivotal moment in monetary policy history. It is finally here. As policymakers all around the world, they convene at the Fed's 47th annual Jackson Hole Economic Symposium. There is no denying that the Federal Reserve's annual economic symposium, that comes at a pivotal point in time. A much weaker than expected US job report earlier this month, that sparked fears of a recession, which drove traders to crank up their bets that the Fed, they could cut interest rates more aggressively than previously anticipated. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, he is expected to lay the groundwork for the long-awaited pivot and confirm that interest rate cuts, they are coming as soon as the FOMC's next policy meeting on the 17th to 18th of September. More importantly, traders will be scrutinizing every word from Jerome Powell for clues on how many rate cuts the Fed will deliver this year. If the Fed eases insufficiently this cycle, the economy, that could tip into a recession. If the Fed cuts rates too quickly, that could reignite inflation. With a September rate cut all but assured, the debate is shifting to what the easing cycle will look like, and the Fed's latest summary of economic projections released at the conclusion of the FOMC meeting in June, that implies that a quarter point cut per quarter through to the end of 2026. However, in light of recent economic data, traders, they're now pricing in a more aggressive, front-loaded easing cycle with odds of a full percentage point of cuts before the end of 2024, followed by another major percentage cut into 2025. Importantly, the path of rate cut cycle, that will depend on the Fed's cutting. Will it lower interest rates to rescue the economy from a recession, or merely normalize rates that have grown too restrictive? Whichever way you look at it, one thing is clear, the macroeconomic backdrop for gold, that is looking more bullish than ever, which ultimately suggests it won't take much for prices to reach all new record highs in the coming weeks and the months ahead. Extraordinary times, they do create extraordinary opportunities. Right now, as traders, we are living in some of the most exciting and rewarding times ever. Citadel, which is one of the world's largest commodity trading firms, they have made more than $4 billion profit from commodities, and we're only 3/4 of the way through the year. In fact, with everything that is currently happening on the global macro front, 2024, it is officially on track to be the Gold and Silver Club's biggest and most profitable year in our 15-year history. Our clients have already made in excess of 6, 7, and 8-figure returns, and we're only in August. To put that another way, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club, they have already made more money this year than in the entire 12 months of last year. What we're seeing right now, it's nothing short of extraordinary, and it's times like these they create millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. Whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. Right now, you have an opportunity to make the second half of 2024 your biggest and best yet, which, based on our research, it is going to be another blockbuster year due to all the current macroeconomic events that are currently unfolding. Definitely do not underestimate what you can achieve in the next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or even 12 months from now. Here at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we have transparently documented through our weekly videos. If you're trading at one lot, that's $100,000, or if you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. As you can see from our testimonials, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They have already made in excess of 6, 7, and 8-figure returns, and we're only 8 months into the year. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading opportunities so far this year, but you still want to make 2024 your best ever, go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. So with that, let's move over to the charts. We'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at here as we head into a new week. So firstly, as you know, with crude oil and palladium, in the last couple of weeks, we have banked over 5,000 points profit with our clients at the Gold and Silver Club. So, of course, you know that calculation. Every one lot contract you would be trading, that's $50,000 of profit. If you have also stacked into the position with multiple trades, so again, we got just under a dozen trades on oil. At the swing lows, we had a very strong impulse move higher. We also executed half a dozen positions here on palladium when it broke all the way back down to $820 per ounce. So, of course, every 10 lot contract you would be trading, if you've also stacked into the position, that's banking you $500,000 of profit. As always, you can't be complacent in these markets. You have to regularly be looking in profits, which is exactly what we've done here with our clients at the Gold and Silver Club. In fact, there's now an opportunity setting up to rinse and repeat yet again with oil back below $75 a barrel. We've got palladium back under pressure, starting to get back close towards $900 per ounce. These two I would have on the radar right now, certainly for reload opportunities. Firstly, with oil, if we were to get a move back down towards the swing lows, I would definitely be interested here in building further exposure. So again, stacking into the trader. We've seen this rinse and repeat throughout 2024. Each time we are breaking back down towards those swing lows, there's been massive opportunities to capitalize on, but you've got to be very patient in waiting for those lower prices. Same playbook here on palladium. If for argument's sake we were to get a break back down towards the swing lows that were tested on the 5th of August on Black Monday, very interested again in stacking further exposure on this position. Rinse and repeat. Buy low, sell high. Comes back to the point that Goldman Sachs has been making. We are in the golden age of trading. You'll make a lot more doing that on commodities than simply buying and holding. Just regularly bank those profits. As discussed previously, we've got our core positions here on gold and silver. In fact, silver right now, it's breaking back above $29 per ounce. My game plan here with our clients at the Gold and Silver Club, with our current exposure, where we still have 2 positions left on silver here, is to see whether we can get a break back above the May highs here throughout the rest of August into September, in which case we're looking to start scaling out a profit if we start to get a break back above those highs. So again, that's the game plan here on silver. We're keeping our core position on our trophy trades here on silver. We would be banking over 1,000 points on those positions if we do get a break back above those swing highs. Very simply on gold, it broke out to all-time record highs on Friday here. We are also keeping our core position on. I'm looking for a breakout, of course, back above the all-time record highs. Now, typically for gold, For silver, they really start that momentum after the Jackson Hole Symposium, which is going to be on Thursday and Friday this week, and then into next week as well. So really, I'm looking to capitalize on further breakouts on both gold and silver. My overall expectation is that you'll get a catch-up move here on silver, which is already leading at the moment on Monday, breaking back above $29.17 per ounce. And also my expectation is gold is again going to break out to all-time record highs here, clearing back above 2,505 US dollars per ounce. And very simply, we are looking to scale out on a breakout back to all-time record highs here. The higher the better throughout now through to the end of the month, into the Jackson Hole Symposium and beyond as we go into the last week of August next week, and then just capitalize on further breakouts here, just making sure not to be complacent and banking further windfall amount of profit. With platinum here as well, we're keeping our long position on, as mentioned before, that we executed at 925 US dollars per ounce. Very simply, I'm looking for further upside here on platinum between now through to the end of the month here. We can start scaling out of more profit on a break back to $975 per ounce towards $1,000 per ounce. I'm not looking to add at the current prices. The markets which I'm interested here in a top up on are both crude oil, which is currently at $75 per barrel. Ideally, I'm looking for a move back down towards the swing lows to add further exposure. It's the same on palladium. If palladium has a break back down towards the swing lows, absolutely I'm looking for an opportunity to reload at best possible price. This comes down to the point, whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's greater full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these fast-moving markets, then you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions. Most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven, and artificial intelligence-powered approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and cutting-edge artificial intelligence insights to make confident decisions with accuracy and precision. There's a huge gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis and gimmicky technical indicators that do not work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, artificial intelligence-driven approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort, and you will have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis, outdated technical indicators, they won't work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up massively against you. If you want to change your results, you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive data-driven and artificial intelligence-powered approach that is never taught to retail traders and only reserved for professional traders in the banks, the hedge funds, with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds, where they're buying and selling in real time, alongside the key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision. Further compound that with the fundamentals, the macroeconomics, the capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles and intermarket correlations. Then you need to join our mentorship program. Right now, we are in one of the greatest eras of wealth creation that we have seen. And if you want to successfully capitalize on these huge money-making opportunities ahead and build significant life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. So if you want to upgrade your income, then you definitely need to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3 months, 6 months, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time, it is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders and take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private Members Academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application, and we will get in touch ASAP.